children, today we are going to learn about active and passive voice. Everybody learned class 8 what is active voice and passive voice. But many of you don't know how to form a sentence. So we need to form a sentence. We should learn some rules how to change active into passive voice. So we see what is a voice. Voice is a verb indicate whether its subject is the doers or the receivers of the action. That is the voice. So two kinds of voices there. One is active voice and the other one is a passive voice. When we speak about active voice, we do the things that we are active, then only it will become a active voice. So what is an active voice? When the subject of the verb does the action, that is known as an active voice. So the subject is doing some action, that time it is an active voice. And the passive voice, when the object of the verb does the action, is known as the passive voice. So the subject receives the action. The subject is receiving the action, that is the passive voice. We can see today sentence. Sumit repaired the car. The car was repaired by Sumit. So we can both are the same sentence, but different way we have written. Here the Sumit does the action. Here the car is the subject, but the car is receiving the action. That is the difference between the passive voice and active voice. Active voice is when the subject of the verb does the action, that is known as the active voice. When the object of the verb does the action is known as the passive voice. So how to form a passive voice? So many rules are there to form a sentence from active to passive voice. First we will take out the simple present tense. Simple present tense. So the formation of the passive voice is subject plus am, is, are, past participle. This is the formation of the passive voice when the subject is a simple present tense. So the sentence will make I am helped, because when the present tense is inactive, in the passive also remain as a present tense. I it is here, am. If it is he is. They are. So we have to use always past participle of the verb we have to use in the passive voice. Next one is a simple past tense. Simple past tense in the formation is was, were and the past participle. So I was helped. It will come. Next one is a simple future tense. Future tense we use will be, shall be, and the past participle. I will be helped. It will come. Next one is present continuous. Present continuous, am, are, is, being, plus past participle. So the sentence will be I am being helped by him. So that way we have to use it. Past continuous. Past continuous we have to use was, were, be, past participle. I was being helped. Present perfect. Present perfect. Subject plus has, have, been plus past participle. So we have to use I have been helped. I have been helped. Past perfect had been plus past participle. The sentence is I had been helped. Future perfect will, shall, be. Will be, shall be plus past participle. So I shall be helped. I shall be helped. This is conditional. When you use the sentence conditional, always should be would will be there. I would be helped. Perfect conditional would have. I would have helped him. So this is the formation of the passive voice we are using. Unless we learn the formation of the sentence, if you don't know, we are not able to write change into the passive voice. If the sentence is simple present tense, the passive voice will remain simple present tense. The verb am, is, are is used. Always we have to use a past participle. Past participle we have to use in the passive voice. Simple past tense we have to use was, were. Was is for the singular, were is for the plural. Simple future tense we have to use will be, shall be. And present continuous am, are, is, being. We have to use it. Present continuous. In the single we will use it is in the am is used I have. We have to use and the plural we have to use are, singular we have to use is, and be plus past participle. The verb will be remain past participle in the passive voice. Present continuous, that is our past continuous was, were, be. So the single we use was, in the plural we use were, and the being. Because of the continuous we are using being and the past participle. And past present perfect has, have plus being plus past participle. So from this one singular we have to use has, plural we have to use have, and being. This is the perfect we are using, and the past present past participle we have to use. Past perfect had been. It is for the singular also, plural also we are using had, and plus been plus past participle. Then future perfect will be, shall be. So because of the plural we are doing the perfect will. Always in the perfect we have to use being. Will be, shall be plus past participle. Conditional we have to use would, and perfect conditional will be used would have. So today we will learn this much and learn properly this one. Tomorrow we will continue. When the sentence is a particular sentence, how we have to change it. What are the rules we have to use? There is the sentence is a transitive verb is there, what you have to use, and simple sentence how to use, that will be we learn for tomorrow. Friends, already we learned in the formation of the active and passive voice, how to form a sentence active into passive voice. Today we are going to learn the conversion from active to passive. That is the how to change from active to passive voice. So first one, if a transitive verb has two objects, any of the objects may become the subjects. So some sentences have got two objects. So that time anyone we can use as a subject. For example, I taught her cooking. This is active voice. So this here, her and cooking is the object. Two objects are there. Her is the one object and cooking is another object. So in this, anyone we can take it as a subject. So we first we took her. So she was taught cooking by me. So this subject we took as a this object we took as a subject. So she was taught cooking by me. This is another object, cooking. This also we can use as a subject. Cooking was taught her by me. So this is the way we can change into active voice into passive voice. These are the two objects, her and cooking. Any one we can take. It is not a compulsory. We have to take the first one or the second one. Any object we can take as a subject. So this is the one formation. Another one is when propositional verb is changed from active to passive, we should not be change the proposition. So when in the sentence there is a proposition, that the proposition should be there when we change into passive voice. For example, they laughed at a poor man. At is the proposition. So this at should be there in the passive voice when we change into active into passive voice. A poor man was laughed at by them. So we should not drop this at preposition when we change into passive voice. Third one, to change auxiliary verbs from active to passive voice, add be along with the past participle to the verb. When the sentence have word auxiliary verb, for example, is, are, was, can, may. This verb will be there in the sentence. We should use be. This be should be used in the past participle to the verb. To the verb we have to use be. Monu can do this sum. The sum can be. This be should be used in the past participle with along with the verb. So be, this be should be used there when we change into passive voice. Number 4, to change imperative sentence from active to passive, let be is used if the sentence is to remain imperative, otherwise should be used. When the sentence is an imperative sentence, when we change into passive voice, if the sentences remain as an imperative sentence, we have to use let be along with the sentence. For example, close the door. Let the door be closed. This is imperative sentence. When it we change into passive voice, the sentence also remain as a imperative sentence. That time we have to use let be. This word should be used along with the passive voice. Next one sentence, respect your elders. This is an imperative sentence. When we change into passive voice, the sentence will change into as a assertive sentence. It is an assertive sentence. That time we should use should be. Your elders should be respected. This is an assertive sentence. It is not an imperative sentence. So we have to use should be. Would be used in the passive voice. Your elders should be respected. This one, this both the sentence is imperative sentence. When the imperative sentence we have to use let be. This one is imperative sentence and this is assertive sentence. So in the assertive sentence we have to use should be. Next one. If an intransitive verb are used, the change of the imperative sentence into passive voice is carried out in the following manner. So this is not much important, but we should understand. Do it just now. You are ordered to do it just now. This is mostly it doesn't come in the sentence, but we should know. There is not much rule is there, but it's just we should know what are the things to do it. That's all. That one. Next one. In case of interrogative sentence, do, does, did becomes is, are, was, were, and have plus past participle become has been past participle. For example, when the sentence start with if it is a interrogative sentence starting with the verb do, does, did. If it is there, when we change into passive voice, we have to start with is, are, was, were. According to the verb, we have to start the sentence with these verbs. For example, do, does, did. Instead of do, does, did, we have to use is, are, was, and are. These are the things we have to use. And when the sentence starts with the have and past participle becomes has been past participle. Has been past participle. For example, do you stitch the shirt? So the verb is do. When we change into passive voice, do change into is. Is the shirt stitched by you? And the interrogative sentence remain as a interrogative sentence. No changing into assertive sentence. Have they done their homework? So have changed into has. Has the homework been done by you? Has and been should be used when there is a have and past participle. This is a past participle. So when it is a have and past participle is there, change into has and been. We have to use it. Has the homework been done by them? Okay, today is this much only, and do all the homework.